Alright, prepare yourselves. This is what I got. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. It's a normal brown box, not really the best, but they put their labels on there, so you can see Combat Series Night Stalker M4 CQB. I don't know what it is with me and CQB weapons, but I just think it's nice to keep small guns and what?
What the fuck?
These guys. Where's the handguard? These guys forgot a freaking handguard.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so after a phone conversation with the customer service, everything's figured out. It's going to be fixed, pretty much. The handguard is getting shipped free of charge, and it'll end up getting here sometime about the 10th of April. But for now, I'm going to go over the Dynamic Tactical Airsoft AEG gun. So, just to give a basic understanding of this weapon, it's mostly constructed out of aluminum alloy metal, with the exception of 3 different places, which is constructed of a nice, sturdy, and durable polymer plastic. That would include the flash hider, the motor grip, and the stock. So it's built just as the normal M4, however it is designed to fit a CQB standard. You're going to have your fixed front sight as a triangle sight. You're going to have 3 different sling points, one in the front here. You're going to have another at the base of the buffer tube. And then you're going to have a QD sling point right here in the back of the stock. Once when you want to separate the 2 receivers to access the gearbox, you are going to need an Allen key, and you're only going to have to remove this front pin right here to be able to access the gearbox and the hop-up unit. And so if you guys are ever planning on taking apart a Dynamic Tactical Airsoft gun, make sure that you pull back on the charging handle, lift up a bit, and then slide off, because the gearbox does have a tooth on the top that actually catches the bolt release, or I'm sorry, the charging handle. My bad. The company has decided to laser engrave their company name, their trademarks, twice on the left side of the lower receiver, which is a very nice thing. The bolt release button does not work. In fact, if you are going to access your hop-up, you are going to have to pull back on the charging handle and access the hop-up functions manually. Speaking of the hop-up, you are going to have a ProWin M4 hop-up unit inside of this stock gun. Yeah. To go over the motor grip, it is a nice durable polymer, very texturized, kind of like the PTS and Magpul MOE style motor grip. However, it does not have the trademarks on there. Kind of reminds me of a 416 style motor grip, which is very nice. However, this design is much different, kind of like Classic Army, in the sense that they have a trap door located on the bottom of the motor grip, which is nice because if you're disassembling your gun, you're not going to have as many pieces. This one's going to stay connected to the motor grip. And then you also have a cap located right below the motor. To adjust the motor height, you are going to need an Allen key as well. Once you're done, just close the trap door and you're good to go. So to go over the stock, once again, it's a durable polymer stock. It is a telescopic, kind of a crane stock. It has 6 retractable positions, and it's very nice detailed, the lever right here to adjust the stock. And to go over on the QD sling point, sometimes your slings are going to be different. You will have either clips or you will have QD points. This one is a QD point because it has ball bearings all around it. All you have to do is pop the sling point in to the sling point adapter and just throw it on and you're ready to go. To access the battery compartment, so you're going to lift all the way down on your lever on the stock, which gives you access to the battery compartment. Wiring looks good, and you are going to get a small tie-in connector. Speaking of the butt plate, it's rubberized for your convenience so that it'll be comfortable butting the rifle into your shoulder. As far as the sights go, if you guys have ever had an Elite Force CQB M4, the first gen, or other types of Elite Force CQBs, or M4s, I'm sorry, you will have this back aperture sight, which is designed kind of uniquely, and you will be able to have the same functions to, you know, change the elevation and the windage, just like that old sight. Alright, so there's this very unique safety feature in unison with the fire selector switch and the trigger mechanism. You flip the switch on to safety and you will hear a very audible clicking noise. That is basically to signify that there isn't a battery connected to your gun, or that, well, you hardly have a charge. Lastly, included with your package of your dynamic tactical rifle, you're going to get a 300 round high capacity magazine. This is going to be very difficult because since it has the Pro-Win hop-up unit, the lip of the hop-up unit that connects to the feeding port of the magazine, it's going to be relatively big, so you will have to break in your magazine a couple of times. It's going to be pretty stiff getting it inside the mag well, so you may have to kind of force it in there or wiggle it around a little bit. And releasing the magazine will be a bit stiff as well. Alright, that about does it. So the next time you guys see me, I will be out on the field using this gun. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Later.